Hello and welcome to Bloons Monkey City. Today, a couple towels for you. We got a DDT and a ZOMG. We'll be playing these two again. The town's pretty far away, well, you check it out, like the arrow actually points to where our town is, so we're getting a little bit out there, we still got a little ways to go, even to the little compass going like that, you can test out where we're going. But anyways, we got a DDT tile today, very far away from our town, absolutely crazy. Favored monkey aces. Late game, that's going to be an interesting thing to use, but early game, obviously not the best thing. The good news is that we really haven't had very many ZOMG or camo or regrow tiles or anything we've had to fight so far. We've got a couple right actually above us, but not in the way of where we have to go. So I could be crazy and go, oh no, that's too crazy for me. Too crazy for me for sure. So we're gonna continue on with this DDT tile. Let's go. Let's get started. So, how we want to start this bad boy off? I'm thinking a spike factory, man. We're gonna go with spike factory right about here. I'm gonna get at least one farm. 1-0. And then this is where it gets a little bit tricky. A couple things we can go for. We can either go, we need some sort of lead popping power usually, which I like to keep in the front here, but sometimes, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put this guy on last. Go 0-2. And I'm also gonna get an engineer actually up to 1-0. Right in the front here, put him on strong. I'm actually doing this new sort of testy thing out, where instead of going full out billions of engineers like I did in my last video, I'm going to be switching over into a sort of mixed strategy. So I'm glad that I got this boomerang in the very front, because obviously those leads were quite problematic for us. Even with the lead popping power. Imagine if we didn't have lead popping power right from the get-go. It would have been way worse off. The next thing to do is probably get a really high-level ninja. So the main point of this engineer is just a little bit of Moab popping power. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shots that we can hit with that thing that shoots reasonably fast for a reasonable amount of price. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get the... let's get the... I'm thinking right here. What do you guys think? Kind of like a cleanup-y guy? Yeah, let's do that. We're going to put him here. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. $350. I mean, lots of dollars here. So again, I'm expecting Moabs in level 6. I have yet to see an earlier Moab than level 6 in my recent gameplays. I think I've heard of Moabs coming out earlier than that, but I have not seen one. Though I think it would be absolutely ridiculous to have to fight one of those things. You'd have to sell all this stuff, get rid of your farm really quick, maybe even sell your spike factory, try to get a 4th tier ninja with some sort of road spiking luckiness, and hopefully get something out of it. So there we go. We're doing, again, an okay job. 3rd tier ninja, spike factory. Everything's kind of going reasonably smooth. We still got another round to save up some money here. Let's get ready for that. So, big news as far as my life is concerned, upcoming somewhat soon. I'm planning on moving out. I'm 24 years old, so I live with my parents still. Might seem like a kind of lazy, stupid thing to do. I just don't really care that much. I don't really think about it like I'm a loser or anything. I have enough money to move out, but I'm kind of not really taking advantage of my parents, but I pay a very, very low amount of rent, and it helps me save money, and I get free electricity and all that stuff, so not bad. Anyways, it looks like I'm actually going to be able to afford this guy in time. It's nice. Maybe not even going to get a Moab on this one. Might not even have to sell my farm. So I'll get the distraction. Actually, no, I'm going to save. I'm going to save it up a little bit. And indubitably, we got the Bloons Jitsu. Really hoping for that extra $350. I think we can get it. Really hoping for it. And I don't mind spamming a few road spikes to save my farm. Though that's probably a bad decision in most situations. I think, honestly, it is, but I'll be stupid about it. So I guess the next thing to do is get some more Moab pop power. You gotta get that Moab pop as soon as possible. You don't have to spam the road spikes as much, and then your ninja can usually pick up most of the ceramics. Also, I didn't buy the distraction, though. So let's get that Moab. I'm actually gonna put it right here. And I'll even be a little weird about it. I'll get some extra Moab pop power just to start off, so I don't have to spam so many road spikes. It's better for right now, but worse for a little bit later, around 9 and 10, before we get the next Moab baller. Pretty much, that's what it is. Bloons, not a big problem at the moment. Actually, bigger problem than I thought, though. And there it is. Oh, man, we got round 9. We still haven't seen a Moab. That's kind of crazy. So I guess the next big thing for me to get is some more MOA, or some more balloon popping power. I got a decent amount of MOA popping power. I got a decent chunk of balloon popping power. I need more balloon popping power. As you can tell, the balloons are getting pretty darn far. So how do we want to go about doing that? Honestly, the best thing for me to do would probably be to get a mortar and just micro around it. So there we go. We've got the Bernie stuff. Bernie stuffing right through all these guys. Whee! And there we go. So things are looking fairly good for us on this map. Actually, not bad. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. I was looking away. Oh no, the Moab's a little bit late. A little bit late there, Moab. I mean, the mortar was a little bit late against the Moab. This is going to be a little tricky for us right here. Come on, little mortar. You need to do a better job. So I think the hurricane is beyond us. We've defeated that thing, and I think I'm going to go a little bit more economy. A little greedy here, and then after that, I got to stop. You know, I'm just going to stop for a little while, get the deliciousness that I need, and everything will go smoothly. So I think the best thing for me to do would be to continue on getting a little bit more MOA popping power, popping those guys a little bit quicker, and then I won't need to micro it all. So as you can tell, if you micro your mortar, man, oh man, you can get a lot of pops out of that guy. It only says 502, but that's a complete lie. Go for the no lives lost, Chris. Go for it. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. That was our second Moab Mauler, and we're probably going to have to start preparing for... I forget what kind of tile was it. Oh, this was the DDT tile. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, man. That makes me get all flustered and stuff. We're going to have to get something else. I might have to farm a little bit more than that, I guess. I got 2 Moab Maulers. I don't like lying to you guys, but I lied. I lied, man. I'm going to go with another farm. The only main reason is because they're right next to each other. They're nice. I got a decent chunk of everything. And I feel like I can honestly defeat everything. I might even go for a 3rd tier as well. And the DDTs scare the crap out of me. I was thinking of BFB or ZOMG tile. No problem, you know, but DDTs? Scary. Absolutely scary. There's a lot of ceramics here, but I still think the ninja's going to be enough. Also, some camo frickin' leads coming out. Take my time with those guys. Alright. Alrighty. Also, I should have used the anti-camo dust there. But not a necessity. I actually would prefer to slow them down and not have to pop them right away. So that was a little bit of a problem for us. I'm going to go for a 3rd tier cannon. Get rid of a bunch of these random balloons that are just kind of in the way here. Anti-camo dust for the win! Alright, so BFBs are going to be popping out any second now. What are we going to do? Be greedy. It's going to be absolutely mother effing greedy. We're going to get another one of these guys. Boom shakalaka. I don't know, I feel like I've got a solid thing going for me right now. For now, at least. So I'm probably better off Bernie stuffing. It's like a stuffy room. Uh-oh, it's getting a little crazy right now. Maybe I got a little greedy. I'm always greedy. I'm always a greedy mofo. So, oh, more anti-camo dust for the win. And what else do we need? Actually, 4th tier cannon. All the way. 4th tier cannon. That's going to be more than enough balloon stopping power. I know, I said stopping power there. You guys are probably expecting the popping coming out, but it didn't. I didn't say it that way. I just hope that the close is good enough, because the close is kind of weird. It's like gotta hit balloons that are just coming out or just leaving, which it might miss every once in a while, which I don't like that. Some more anti-camo dust required. And now I got a big chunk of money again. Oh, there's the BFB. All right. So there's that. Let's get the monkey village and start saving up for another one of these guys. So now there's gonna be a little bit more balloon popping power than we maybe can muster. So I'm going to micro this guy a little bit. Ooh, look at that blue balloon. Is he going to sneak through? I think not. Thank you, mortar. Oh, that's a lot of balloons. A lot of balloons again. Anti-camo dust. Go, anti-camo dust, go. Go, mortar, go. The balloons can sneak through. Where are they sneaking through? Where are they sneaking through? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Where am I going to road spike? Boom, got him, baby. Get him going. Alright. Would you look at that? You guys never even expected me to be able to do that. I know. I know. You were thinking, Chris, you suck too bad to actually do that. To actually no less lost this map. You can't do that. I probably can't. It's the truth. It's the truth. Especially with all my nanners getting not sucked up, man. I gotta slurp those nanners. Where am I shooting with my mortar? Oh, all the way in the front there? No good. Also, I feel like a lot of these guys are not exactly doing a good job. They're all on strong, except for one of them. Yeah. So I definitely got to get the DDT pop and power up soon. I don't know. I don't really know when to expect them. I think the earliest I ever saw them was right around like 22. So expecting them earlier than that would be quite ridiculous. But I guess be ready for anything. Though even then, even if I got the 0-3 Monkey Village, I don't even think that would be enough about pop and power. So yeah, poop. As my friend would say, that's some poop in the punch bowl right there. Nobody knows about it until it happens, and then you find it. You know, you're like, I drank that punch all night. Then you find out about the poop in the punch bowl. Yep, that's exactly what happens. Happens to the best of us, too. So here we go. Big chunk of balloons coming out again. We got a 4th year cannon. We got a mortar. We got another ninja as well. Come on, little buddies. Come on, little buddies. Again, absolutely mother effing fantastic. Like, the perfect amount of balloon pop and power. So we finally got this gap to 0-3, which means all of our Moab Maulers are going to be more balloon pop and power now. Definitely a humongous help. And I'll put it on non-stop mode for at least a little while. I'm feeling fairly safe about it. Strong, baby, strong. This guy's all in the range. I think he is. And we're just about where we need to be on the Moab Maulers. This guy is camo detection, right? Oh, he's not bigger blast, though. And you know what? I think we might even indulge in some sort of monkey ace fairly soon. Now that we got all these guys going. Actually, I think I need some more balloon pop and power first. The question becomes, what do we want to get? Actually, you know what? The monkey ace might not be that bad. Because I could even get a 3-2 monkey village, and that guy would be pretty solid. Obviously, I can't put him in the range of that guy, though. So let's do that. Let's get the monkey village right here. We'll get a monkey ace right here. Put him on the circular path. Get him up to 3-2, and then we'll see how close we are to the 4th tier Spectre. So we got $5,000, $10,000 built up there. He's only $13,600. If I see some DDTs, depending on what happens here, I might get them. I might sell it. Actually, I can't even afford it yet. But that is a lot of Moab Maulers. I really, really don't see this guy somehow magically getting through any sort of DDTs. Even. Ooh, there's so many gods already. There's so many god DDT mix. That would be even more ridiculous. So believe it or not, now I actually have enough money for the monkey ace if I needed to get it. That's a lot of balloons, though. I actually am a bit surprised. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Trying to sneak through again, little balloon buddies? I don't think so. So I really feel like I probably should slow it down, especially with Zomogods and DDT possibilities. Especially with the Zomogod almost getting through last time. Alright, if we're going to sell one of these guys, get that Spectre flowing, get that balloon pop and power, still saved a monkey village, and now with that extra money, what are we going to do? Oh man, we're going to get another one. Probably not going to be able to afford it, but that is okay. It's okay with me. Hope it's okay with you guys. So, am I mistaken? Was this not a DDT tile? I could have sworn this was a DDT tile. It could be a Zomogod tile, though. Maybe I made a mistake. Because if it is, I'm going to look really bad. I do make mistakes like that quite often, though. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to have to sell my farm fairly soon and get one of these guys going. $13,000. I need about $8,000 or so. Honestly, I don't think it's going to happen, though. We can sell this stupid guy. I don't need him anymore. We don't need this guy anymore. It's $720. Sell the Spike Factor. We don't need him anymore. All worthless towers. In the essence of, yep, this has got to be a Zomogod tile. No money, that many ZOMGs wouldn't come out, and especially ZOMG level around 24. I think DDTs would have came out on 24 if this was a DDT tile. So yeah, I made a mistake here. Too bad, so sad. Please don't hate me. I hate myself already. Enough for the both of us. The next tile that we're gonna fight is DDT tile. So I knew there was 2 of them. You know, I just mispicked it. Getting all distracted. Oh wait, it is a DDT tile. Oh, I was right. Oh snap. Oh, that scared the poop out of me. Well, I'm glad I didn't sell my monkey village or something. Oh, it's not a DDT tile. Alright, well, at least I have been proven right. Well, I've been proven right, then wrong, and then right again. Turns out, works out. So we got no lives lost. Alright, get a big chunk of money here. We're going to play the ZOMG tile now. Alright, another one of these tiles. We're playing a lot of these tiles. Kind of getting a little redundant, I suppose. One more ZOMG tile like this. I've tried doing crazy amounts of monkey engineers. Works out okay. What haven't I tried? One thing that I really haven't tried very much is a glue gunner. So this is one of those ones where it's extremely hard to do, but if you do it right, it can be absolutely amazing. So, let's try and do it. We're gonna do a glue gunner strategy. We're gonna go engineer here. We'll go 2 engineers, a spike factory, and a farm. Alright, sort of a weird start, especially if leads come out. I hope leads don't come out. I'll need a boomerang for that for sure. I'll have to pineapple it. Alright, so it's looking good, no lead so far. Good. Very nice. So actually, I think I'm gonna go with that glue gunner. We'll go right here, put him on last. Put on non-stop mode. Still not full lead popping power, but hey, it's definitely a nice start. Corrosive glue. So we got the glue going. Seems like a weird spot, right? Like that's a very, very bad spot for a glue gunner. I agree. What is the glue gunner strategy, Chris? What are you talking about here? Basically, the glue gunner strategy is you try and glue the ceramics that pop out of the Moabs, which again you're expecting them around level 6 or so, and then the balloons. Then you have to pop the ceramic layer. As soon as you pop the ceramic layer, the balloons are pretty much annihilated. Okay, that's the good news. The bad news is that getting the Moab to pop at the right time that the glue will pop as many balloons as you need to is obviously quite difficult. So this is getting a little frisky already, but actually we're pretty darn close to what I need to get. I need to get $2,200 here, and actually I might get it right after this round. Again, we don't have enough Moab popping power just yet, though. But I'm going to go for the glue gunner first for the balloon popping power. Alright, worst timing ever. Lots and lots of lead balloons. So we're going to put him on strong for a second. There's the 2-2 glue gunner, put him on last again. Alright, I had to use too many road spikes right there. I didn't really like that. Alright, let's get the Moab Mauler flowing now. Let's get one. Oh, do. So there we go. We glued all those guys. You can just glue random things like that, and then everything else should just kind of come into play. You know, all those guys should get popped in time, hopefully, especially with a cannon there, or a glue, or just anything else kind of there. So that's the glue strategy in essence, alright? Works out pretty weird-like. You gotta use a little bit of Moab, a little bit of road spikes right in the very beginning, but it is a viable strategy to use. I noticed a lot of people, they do these really weird strategies. I've actually seen the Spike Factory strategy, which is extremely weird. Spamming road spikes, believe it or not. So I need $100. Come on, I know the Moab's going to pop up before I get the $100. I just know it. 25, 20, 16, 12, 8, 2, 3, 0. Got it. Nice. There it is. Perfect timing, actually. Perfect timing. So we're still going to have a road spike. Oh, I don't have enough money for the road spikes. This could be bad. Oh, we got them, most of all of them glued. So that actually turned out, we glued them just a little too late, and that turned into having to spam quite a few road spikes. We only lost 1 life on that, but overall, I would not complain too much about that one. So, what do we want to do next? I'm actually thinking about a ninja. We'll get a ninja right here. One other thing that you can do, it's surprisingly weird, is you can get an ice tower, like right here. Maybe even 2 of them. Actually, one right here wouldn't be that bad. We've got an ice tower right there. Maybe even one on the bottom here as well. Probably not, because you have so many sentry guns and everything like that that'll get messed up by the ice. And you just use them as a 0/0, and that'll help the glue do even more damage. So again, we're going to have to rely on the glue, hopefully. Popping this guy at the perfect amount of time. He does glue all of them. The ice mixes them up a little bit, getting them all separated and everything. We just need something to pop those ceramics just a little bit quicker, I suppose. Oh, 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 no, 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 no! We lose? We almost lost. Poop. So, I am going to get a sniper now. No, I can't use a sniper. I'm going to use a ninja. Mother of God. Mother of God! This isn't good at all. Ugh! We lost. Alright. Alright. I should be doing this on the easy tiles, not on the hard tiles, guys. So what other kind of stupid strategies can I do? Have some fun with this. How about the Dirt Monkey strategy? We've done the Dirt Monkey strategy before. We'll do it like this. We're gonna go. The only thing that you can't really do with the Dirt Monkey strategy is a 3rd tier cannon. Other than that, everything's kind of fair game. Bloon Poppin' Power, definitely the most limiting part of your strategy. And that's why we're gonna get a mortar. Just up to Bernie stuff for now, but I will get up to this as well. So all of your stuff is going to go towards Dart Monkey, or 0-3 Dart Monkeys. That's the Dart Monkey strategy. It doesn't really get used very often by me. I know a lot of people that tend to do it. It's kind of weird. It's usually not the best thing ever. Especially, I should have gotten a Spike Factory instead of the mortar to start. Would have saved a few lives in the beginning here. In fact, I might even... I'll get a few more Dart Monkeys really quick, and then I'll end up getting that Spike Factory probably. Or, because the Spike Factory really doesn't help against that Moab layer, I don't know. Be a little tricky. So this guy could probably be on last. This guy, I put him on strong, just because putting more of him over here on last is, you know, the best way to shoot down straight lines, which obviously is what you want to do with your Dart Monkeys. You know, shooting down straight lines and everything. So if I don't win with this crazy strategy, I think I will try just the normal ninja cannon type strategy and see what we can do with that bad boy. So we got a 1, 2, 3. Actually, there is one other strategy that I wanted to try, which is the Spike Factory Ice strategy. A very weird strategy, not used by very many people. Definitely very interesting is the best way to put it. So we got this guy. Moab coming out in the next round already. So that's getting crazy. So there's those leads, those pesky evil leads that we did not want to have to see. So I am going to go Spike Factory-less. A little risky, because it means we're going to lose these little tiny baby lives every once in a while. But I still think it'll be fairly effective. So we have the Moab, I believe, coming in on this round. Right, there it is. Yeah, there's the Moab. So let's hope that we can pop these guys. Put them all on strong. Oh, come on. There's the Bernie stuff, and it looks like that is going to run right through. We have no chance at all. Alright. So, oh well, we survived it. I was not expecting to survive it. I guess I continue on and try a little bit more, but again, I think this next Moab is going to take us down for sure. Get a little bit more range on my guys. Plus, that'll give us some cam protection as well, because I really don't have any cam protection anyways. Besides this guy, the anti-camo dust. So here it is. I think this is going to be the end of us. Especially with my lack of money on road spikes. It's kind of silly when you have the mortar pop the Moab. Which it can, by the way. Seen from my other thing. And there it goes. So actually not too shabby, but again, not the most effective way to do it. So we're going to try one more time. I'm going to try this Spike Factory strategy. Something that is not tried very often by me. Can work out okay. So we're going to put this... we're going to put the Spike Factory right here. this and that, and then I'll get one more spike factory pretty darn quick. It's very weird, to say the least. I'm gonna get one more spike factory. Actually, I'll just put them right here. It's more of a late game strategy, to be honest. You usually like just survive for long enough, and then you do a sort of spike factory strategy to beat the Moabs and stuff. So anyways, here we go. Got another 1-0 spike factory here. As you can tell, things are going okay so far. I don't have any lead popping power yet. I need to get some sort of lead popping power. A 0-0 mortar or an ice tower, definitely both possibilities. Do this, boom, because I'm gonna need this against the Moab. So here we go, $400 snap freeze. And actually, I think I'm not the best at this ever, but I think honestly, if I got a little bit better with the spike factory, things could go our way for sure. Change it up a little bit. So the main problem right now is that my ice tower, even though fantastic against these balloons, is making our spikes disappear, which means we need to get the red hot spikes, because I'm pretty sure they can go through frozen balloons. I'm almost positive. I hope so, at least. So we got red hot spikes for one of these guys. There's the lead balloons. So I think I'm just going to get the red hot spikes. Oh, sneaky little balloons. So yeah, the red hot spikes can do the frozen balloons. It's good news for me, because that's going to double my popping power pretty much right here, because my one spike factory is not doing anything. And level 6 is coming up next, which means we're going to have to sell this guy and go for something. I'm going to get the faster production really quick. And it's looking very, very bad for us. It didn't work out as planned. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, okay, terrible. Absolutely freaking terrible. Though, I am going to try one more really weird, ridiculous strategy. Okay, let me just go with me on this one. We're gonna do our normal start. Okay, we're gonna go spike factory, farm, ninja, and boomerang. Alright, that is our official start. I think this will make us do for a little while. And then I think I'm going to sell everything that we have and go for the ice and spike factory strategy. I've never done it before, and if we lose, I will just end the video, because I will be done with testing out these random things of nonsensical action. And yeah, so more of a fun video, I guess, today. Just keep on upgrading these things. But surviving the Moab shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I know it's on level 6, obviously a little tough. I only had to get a 0-2 boomerang. I'll probably even sell him when I need to. This level's tougher than I thought, though. Way tougher. So here we go. We got a third tier ninja already. That means we only need about 3 grand. We got 3 rounds to get it. $3,000 per round is a little steep, though. Maybe we'll just buy $1,000 with our farms. But is it a good idea to go with the farm on round 1 and then sell it on round 6? In my opinion, absolutely. You're going to get more money out of it. It makes yourself get hurt a little bit. If you're spamming road spikes just to survive, maybe it's not the best thing. If you don't have spike factories or something. But on the other hand, if you have a spike factory, usually I'd say it's better. So it looks like somehow the spike factory could possibly survive and make us not lose any lives. No, we lost lives. But the good news is, as you can plainly see, we're just about there. I'm just going to sell it and get it. We're going to go 4th tier, boom shakalaka. Get that guy, and we're going to play a little safe right here. Wait for the timing to be perfect, and spam all the road spikes that I have on that guy right there. And we do get a little bit of distraction on that. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah! That's what we like to see. Alright, so I'm going to plan on, let's do something kind of weird right here. We're going to go with a spike factory right here. Yeah. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of hoping that the Moab's going to get hit by these spikes right here. A little bit. Not exactly perfect, but a little bit. take it. I'll take it for sure. Spike Factory doing kind of a weirdly, oddly good job. I'm going to farm just a tiny bit, but obviously I can't go too crazy with that because the ninja's pretty much my only popping power, which is not going to last for very long. This is one of those levels where it's not quite as effective as I'd like it to be. Sometimes you can get a Spike Factory to, when you get like tunnels and stuff. The tunnels make it so the Spike Factories can be very, very, very good. Very good. Look at this Spike Factory with double stacks, man. Oh no, it's just going to walk right through all those extra spikes I just had. And now we got, oh, this is not good. Got decent distraction action there. And surprisingly, that boomerang did all the lead popping power I needed. Alright. So I'm still surviving with this one farm. Oh, ooh, there's 2 Moabs. Okay, so we're going to get the fast production. Get rid of one of these guys. Oh no, oh no, no! I can't get enough money for what I want to do. That means it's probably a bad strategy. Alright. Maybe this just isn't the best level for it. That's a possibility as well. Or maybe I just need to do it a little bit later on. I'll try one more time. So we're going to get this guy last. 2. And I'm going to be even greedier this time. Quite greedy indeed, my friends. I'm a greedy mofo sometimes. Today is one of those days where I don't mind losing the 50 lives to make me not lose 180. So now we just have to get that ninja up as fast as possible, again. And I severely doubt we're going to be able to sell just one farm, but hey, if we can get lucky like that, I'll take it any day of the week. So there it is. Come on, ninja. Come on. Come on. I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the wrong button the entire time. Though that was quite crazy how little lives we lost on that. I was expecting much more. We only lost 34 lives so far, which again is $34 as well. So, I mean, it's only one banana set, pretty much. But it's, you know, every little bit does add up. Plus, I can't wait for my ninjas to get even better once I get all of my wild cards invested in my ninjas. Yes, yes. But the only problem with that is it's going to make it even more solo-tastic. Like, I'm just going to keep wanting to solo ninjas every single game. Alright, 850. Got it. Woo! Man, that was, again, a very, very close one. We lost just a few lives on that one when we could have lost a lot more than that. Here's the lead, the pesky leads again, but this time we took them down fairly easily, actually. How come I lost lives this time? I feel like we didn't lose lives last time on round 5. Did it get harder for some silly reason that I just can't understand? I can't comprehend. So we have actually Moab popping up right at the very beginning of this round, which is kind of upsetting to me because this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to sell this. I'm gonna have to sell this. We're gonna have to get this. And I'm gonna have to get distraction as well. So I sold my boomerang, which is my lead pop power. Which means when he lets pop out, we're in for a bad time. Now the money that I got out of that, all right. Barely did not get enough popping power. We would love to get one extra shot and distract maybe one of those guys, but now we're actually running into it, and we're not going to distract enough of them. We are going to distract enough of them. Perfection. Alright, so this one we actually saved a farm. Doing a double farm strategy start. Alright, and actually, what I could do... Might have to use a few more road spikes right in the very get-go, but I think it'll save me more time in the long run, or more money in the long run, if I go for a Moab Mauler right from the get-go. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have enough money. Again, it's gonna be a little down to luck right here. So I just wish I had a little tiny bit more money for those road spikes. And there it is. He's gonna leak out. See if we can get lucky with these things, and we're gonna distract all of them again. Yes. Talk about extreme luck right there. I love it. I love it when when a plan goes my way, and we are going to afford the Moab Mauler again. Okay, so as far as the strategy I'm talking about, it's a really weird strategy. I think it only really works when you're doing weirder tiles than I am. So I think we should be able to handle them now, for the most part, for a little while at least. Which means I'm going to farm just a little tiny bit more. Balloon popping power, obviously a little lacking. My Moab popping power, it's just there, it's just enough. I'm going to get a boomerang really quick. Got to get a little lucky right here. I'm actually going to road spike this first one. Get him out a little bit earlier, and that'll allow us to distract them all a little bit better. Lost a big chunk of lives right there. Is my greediness going to get a hold of me here? Looks like it might. Almost, but not quite, my friends. Not quite yet. I will endure. A little bit further, a little bit yonder. So now I got a big chunk of balloon popping power here with my 2-3 boomerang. That's a nice thing for me. So basically the point of him is to get rid of all the low level balloons so the ninja can just attack the strong level stuff, you know? It's the main thing here. So as far as my strategy is going so far, what do you guys think? Pretty good, right? This is like the normal Chris strategy, so I'm not a complete noob cake. But I'm going to change it up in a little while, and it could completely go wrong. But in the series of testing things and all that stuff, I think I should do it. So there it is. That's going to be it as far as farming goes. Yeah, that's going to be it. So I'll get one more bigger stacks here. I'm actually going to start upgrading my spike factory fairly high to not let anything get through. We'll get the faster production. I'll get even faster production on top of that. I'll get the red hot spikes. And I am going to go for this spike ball factory, believe it or not. Soon. Very soon. Expect a BFB in a reasonable amount of time, I suppose. Alright. We're getting there, guys. Definitely getting there. So this is where the 2-3 boomerang really has to, you know, shine. And indeed he does for the most part. He shined quite well. There's my spike ball factory. Oh my goodness, spike balls for the win! So actually doing a fantastic job of cleaning up all those balloons. Now this is where it's going to get kind of interesting. I'm going to start getting my defense for the very end of the game set up. This is ridiculous. And I'm going to anti-camo dust those leads and everything. I sure hope that spike ball factory knows what he's doing. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I really want to do this, guys. I really want to do it good. All right, so $5,000. All right, so what are we going to do now? All right, completely change up the strategy. Screw you, Ninja. Don't need you anymore. Screw you, Boomerang. I don't need you anymore. We're going to go Monkey Village here. Arctic Wind here. Right, I think. Let's see if I get a spike factory here. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll get the Arctic Wind here. And then we're going to get a spike factory here. We go boom, boom, boom. Get some Mob Shredder action going on. And then we're going to start off the thing. See what happens. Yep, not good so far. I just need to change something, I think. There we go. We got a 0-3 Monkey Village now, but is it going to be enough to pop these Moabs? So far, so ridiculous. Alright, man. It's kind of looking good. Kinda. Okay, let's see if it works out still. I need to get another Moab Shredder Spiker. Also this guy. I should probably... Yeah, you know what? I definitely need to get the red hot spikes. That'll go through the frozen balloons. So that'll help out a bunch, man. And I'll get this guy up to Moab Shredder Spikes as well. So this is the strategy that I was telling you guys about, that I was trying to make happen, that I just really couldn't make happen very well in the early game. I was trying to make it happen, I couldn't afford the higher level ice towers, and it just turned out really, really bad. So one other thing you can do is get some other sort of balloon popping power, you know, right next to your Arctic Wind so they don't pile up so much. So I'm going to get a Ring of Fire really quick. And that will get rid of all the balloons very, very quickly, and then allow my, again, Moab Shredder Spikes to do exactly what we want them to do. And I'm going to get even more Moab Shredder Spikes, but they're going to be all around my Arctic Wind. Don't want to get too crazy. Actually, most of them I want to be, like, right here. Because even though you want them, you think this would be a very, very good spot, it's not quite as amazing. It's kind of hard to explain exactly why, but the balloons will be faster over here, whereas the balloons are slower over here, and the Moabs are faster, because of the Arctic Wind. Therefore, the Moabs I'll push right through, and will hit all the Moab Shredder Spikes. Where over here, they really don't do that. Let's go boom, boom, boom. More Moab Shredder Spikes. And this will pop, I think, almost everything. You know, once you get enough of these guys, and in fact, you could even go for this Spike Storm if you really feel a need for it. And I'll get another one. I'll probably put it lower down, you know, just to be kind of cool about it, I suppose. So again, I'm not sure if this works in all situations, but this is more of a testing video, I suppose, than anything else. Again, another really, really long video. Maybe I should just make this an hour special. I don't even know. I didn't plan on doing it, but I guess I could. So there's some more Moab Shredder Spikes. Woo-wee! And again, we were down to 36 lives. We barely survived, and then this happened. And how ridiculous is this strategy? I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of fun. Against balloons, it's bad. I don't know. I can't really say, because against balloons, it's infinite balloon popping power. But against lots and lots of balloons, it might end up hitting a lot of those the shredder spikes, especially regrows. But I guess, you know what, it's probably... No, there's really no weakness. No, I'm calling it. No weaknesses. So there we go. We got one of those guys. And then, but, you know, I'm only around 22, so... we'll just keep on doing it. And you can probably mix in there a 4-2 Spike Factory or something if you really feel like it. Yeah. Yeah! Because I remember thinking about doing something like this in a Moab Graveyard tile, but I just didn't have enough money to do it. You know, I only got, like, what, $30,000, I think? It just wasn't enough money to get everything you needed. In fact, I could even just go even crazier and try and, like, stop these balloons a little bit faster by getting a few more ice towers. Alright, so let's keep on pushing these guys forward. So we have all of these. Look at that. And these guys really aren't that expensive if you really think about it, because nobody really goes for Moab Shredder Spikes. So here it is. Here's the real test. We got a ZOMG God coming out against us. Let's see, how far does the ZOMG God get? Will he be unbelievably crazy and just rock all of these road spikes, or will he be somewhat bad against them? So it looks like he does tank quite a few of them, but nope, doesn't even get past the Monkey Village, and that's only the first time around. He's got to go all the way around again and come back to the Arctic Wind. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the way things came out. Though it took me a lot of tries to even get this far. So actually, I have pop left over. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to indulge in some of this pop-tastic pop. I might burp a little bit. It's not that pop-tastic anymore. Warm pop has a very weird feeling on my teeth. But you know what I don't like doing? I don't like wasting things. So I'm going to drink it all. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm not a big waster, though. Like I said, I don't like to waste things. Sometimes I do. You know, I don't say that I never waste things. I just try not to waste things whenever possible. I think that's totally reasonable. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that, man. We got 2 of those little abilities right there. And again, against ZOMG gods and everything, I got abilities. Like, imagine how many, like, I could get another one of these guys for the amount that the ability costs. So, yeah, get a lot of them. We can put one over here if we wanted to. Though, I just thought about it. We don't need any of those red hot spikes. None of them. That's another 9, 8, another big spike factory right there. Why don't we need any of those? Because it's in the range of the Stupid Monkey Village. I know. I'm just a little bit silly sometimes. So here's an even better test for us. Multiple ZOMG gods. Whoop! And they don't even get past the Monkey Village again. Well, maybe a little bit. A little bit past the Monkey Village. So will this work against like things like contested territory and stuff? No. I don't think so. I think that the DDTs will be able to tank these guys a little bit too much. And it'll make them a lot less effective. So here's another harder thing. Got a bunch of actually, no, not bad at all. I thought it was going to be way worse than it was. It wasn't. On contested territory, the balloons, I think, are just too strong. You really do need to get a good mixture of different things, and this is probably not the best way to do it. Though this could be a possibility for a good way to start farming and getting a good setup in the very beginning, it will not be a good late game setup. As you can tell, with 3 ZOMG gods, they're getting near the end of my setup with a very few amount of spike factories. If I had 10 ZOMG gods coming this way, I'm not sure I could defend it. So look at that, the balloons got pretty darn far right there. Woo! But we took them all down. Oh, that was the end. Yeah, we've done it! More awesomer, you've captured a grass tile, 500 experience, all that good stuff. So actually, oh man, they really don't like me today. They want me to face the evil-looking manted butterfly map. I'll play it. We'll do it. I'll make it an hour special for you guys. Why not? I wasn't expecting to do it, but we'll do it. Anyways, so I've been told that this looked like a mantis. Somebody in the comments said this looked like a mantis. I don't remember their name, but here's like their eyes, and then this is like kind of like their antennas, I guess. They don't really have antennas like that, but a little bit. But this is like the mantis eyes. I don't know. I kind of see it, though. I think it still looks like a weird-looking butterfly. These are its feet. Really weird-looking long feet. These are its wings. Here's its like head slash body looking thing, like this little piece of his body as well. But here's this like, or like it could be a tail, I guess, like his tail of his feet. Here's his body looking thing, and then here's his 2 antennas. But I digress. Let's start with a ninja. So this one's gonna be a lack of farm level, right? So that means I'm gonna actually do it this way. I'm gonna do a monkey village start with a ninja. To that, and I'm also going to get a lead popping power tower like a cannon. It's kind of a weird way. Sorry guys, my headphones are kind of hurting my ears a little bit. Sometimes I have to adjust them. That's what you get when you get really cheap headphones. So wow, these balloons are just running right through. I thought we would do a better job, to be honest. Yeah, wow. So there's pretty much no point to road spiking them. I'll just wait until I can get a decent defense here. So looking back on what we started off with, well, one thing we could have changed is quite obviously not got the cannon yet and got a 3rd tier ninja. Probably would have saved us some monies here, get a 3rd tier ninja before we get the cannon. And that would have caused us to get no lives lost. So if you end up losing, remember that for next time, guys. Remember it for next time. Also, I don't really ever use these things. We have 13 monkey boosts and 15 sets of red hot spikes that we could use. I wonder how many you can actually get. Oh, look at that. What did you look at that, man? He was attacking first and he missed totally. He just went bloop and slurped right back. So we're still, I mean, wow. I am just a little amazed that this 3rd tier ninja is not doing such an amazing job. I thought he would just do a little bit better. We need to get that 4th tier ninja quick then. 2200, not bad. I'm willing to lose a few lives to do that. Even sacrificing the spike factories that I kind of want to get, I won't get them. Just to get this 4th tier, because I'll feel so much safer, especially with a mob coming out. Level 6, probably. Even right now, who knows? Maybe a stupid mob will come out. But it's definitely a good start to start off with a monkey village, because that means every single tower is going to be 10% cheaper, even though it hurts us right now. It makes us lose some lives now. Later on, oh, no way, man. We're not losing any lives later on. And there it is. Got the 14 ninja. Perfect timing to use as a big chunk of blacks. Got the distraction. Got that good stuff. I think I'm going to go for that Moab Mauler pretty quick as well. I'll put him on strong now. Get rid of those leads quick. And again, I'm going to be... Oh, see, there's leads. First lead's level 6. This is probably not a big, hard level. And I'll put it on non-stop mode as well. $200 away, $100 away. Come on. Usually when you see a little tiny bit of baby bloons like this, you get a big bloon coming out after that. And we got a Moab Mauler. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's a lot of zebras. Okay, so the balloon popping power is still not that great. I think it's about time maybe to get a spike factory. But do I want to get 2 spike factories or just go with one of them? That's a tough decision. I think I'm just going to go with 1. Let's go with 1 spike factory. And there's the Moab. Alright. So I'm going to use a few sets of road spikes here. I think I used 4. And we got some distraction action. It's good enough for me, I think. Not good enough, I guess. That was not good enough for me. I guess we need another Moab Mauler. Or maybe just more balloon pop power. I know the Bernie stuff mortar, even though kind of sad to get him every once in a while, might be the most effective thing to get. Hopefully you guys aren't minding this amazing Bloons Monkey City almost hour thing. I know I talk about it every once in a while, but ooh, we got lucky there. Oh, we got so lucky, I didn't even think he could distract that bad boy, but he did it. And he did it good. He did it with style. More frag bombs as well, more balloon popping power on top of all that good stuff. So what could I talk about? I don't know. To be honest, I kind of ran out of stuff to talk about. I talked about so many things today. Camping. I probably don't even know if I told you guys this story ever. So, oh, I get a ton of money though. Let me spend that really quick. Get a few more of these guys. Also, I should get my mortar going. Won't put him in the range though. As sad as that may be, I will not put him in the range. I'll probably end up getting 2 mortars later on, actually. Later on, especially. So there's a lot of balloons right there, as you can tell. A little bit problematic for us. I'll get the bigger blast and everything, because this is like that weird spot. Maybe I'll get 2 mortars right now. What do you guys think? It's a big chunk of balloon pop power. Never misses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so still not perfect. We got 2 Bernie stuff mortars at the moment. Alright, I'll tell you guys a story really quick about when I went camping. So I went camping. I go camping every single year, every single summer. I also go to a cabin trip with me and my friends and all of the girlfriends of the friends. We go camping every single year so far. I hope it continues every single year, and I hope all of my friends show up every single year. It's going to be really sad when one of them dies or something for some random reason, or even me. Maybe I'll die someday, and they'll be like, oh, remember Chris? It'll always be that remember Chris thing. I hope I don't die. Anyways, this one time, well, we always bring different cars. It's always like that. It's always been like that. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why, but we always bring different cars. And we brought my friend's truck one time, and it had like 200,000 miles and everything. It's a pretty old truck. I don't know why. He spent like $8,000 or something on it. I don't know why he spent that much money on it. Way overpaid for it. Whoops. Guess what we did? We anti-camp dusted it. We weren't stupid. Oh, there's a BFB already. That means our balloon popping power is going to be kind of limited at the moment. I don't know what I want to do. What I want to do, I'm going to multiple Bernie stuff it. And it worked out alright. Alright. I'm also going to get an ice tower over here. Not yet. Not yet. Can't do it yet. But anyways, he had like a top on the back of his truck. And that's where we kept everything. So the raccoons didn't get it. You know, the evil raccoons that always want to eat your marshmallows and find your bean bags. They love to eat bean bags for some reason. They've eaten so many of our bean bags already whenever we go camping. We haven't gone camping that much, like 5 times. I've already eaten like 10 bean bags. So I'm going to get the 0-3 monkey those already. So we gotta like lock it up and everything like that. Anyways, what happened was my friend, we call him the Breaker, pretty much. We don't call him the Breaker, but that's what we should call him. He breaks everything. That's just who he is. He's the type of guy where everything that he touches somehow gets broken or damaged or gets messed up, including people. People will get pretty messed up from him. From me, I've gotten messed up from him a few times. He's usually on quote unquote accident, but he's just like accident prone. You know what I mean? He makes other people accident prone when they're not really accident prone. I guess that's the best way to put it. Anyways, his hatch was kind of like broken, you know. So it kind of like always kept falling down and everything. So my friend was packing up some of the breakfast stuff, you know, getting all everything that we don't want raccoons and stuff to eat, putting it all in the little truck right there. He goes to close the hatch, and all of a sudden he goes splash. Glass shatters everywhere. Absolutely ridiculous. Everywhere. It exploded is the best way to put it. The glass just annihilates everything. Literally glass everywhere. And we go and borrow a broom from the like maintenance people at the camping grounds, and my friend felt so bad. I just remember his face of the closing it. He just stopped in his tracks and did the Tim face where he just opened his mouth and he was like, oh my god, I wish I could show you guys. He just opened his mouth and it was just the oh crap face, like I did something wrong face, like the oops face for a little kid. That's what he did. So I don't remember exactly what happened after that, but we cleaned it all up. We got it all done, and some of our friends weren't there. Anyways, my one friend Rick, who is kind of like he's a derpy kind of guy. He's really funny and everything, but you guys remember him from some of my videos actually. We pretended to tell my other friends that Rick broke it, and then he was extremely depressed that he broke it. He was very mad at himself, which he gets kind of mad. He gets kind of mad like that, where he takes walks and he just doesn't want to talk to people and everything. And to one his own, you know, I used to be the silent type, where I wouldn't want to say anything because I feel like I would be mean to people, so I just don't talk to people when I'm angry at them. Anyways, our friends came back and they totally believed it, that he kicked a soccer ball into the thing and it shattered. I don't know why, but it's just to this day I still remember the Tim face of him completely shattering the back window to that thing. So here we go. I'm going to get the Arctic Wind today. Got the 3-2 Arctic Wind going. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We got a 3-2 Arctic Wind. We got a bunch of Moab Maulers. We got a 4-2 Cannon. We got a Ninja. We got everything we could ever desire. Pretty much. Except for maybe ZOMG Popping Power. I mean, I know we got a decent amount. A full amount. It's kind of difficult to say. So I don't know. There's a couple different things I can do. I can go for something crazy like a 4th tier Sniper. I can go for something silly like a 0-0 Super Monkey. I can go for something more practical like more Moab Maulers. Oh, there's the ZOMG, so I gotta prepare. We're gonna get some Moab Maulers for right now. And there it is. I think that's enough, I hope. I sure hope. Because ZOMG are scary. But I know once we pop the ZOMG lair, it's pretty much game over. I know the Arctic Wind's going to be more than enough stopping power, especially inside the range of this monkey village. If you guys remember, I played this map a little while ago in Bloons Monkey City. I believe in the last hour special, actually. And I didn't get the Arctic Wind up there. And guess what happened? I did get the Arctic Wind up there. I actually got the Arctic Wind up here, but I didn't get the monkey village in the range of it. The 0-3 monkey village totally annihilated me. Bloons just walked right through. I had 2 3-0 boomerangs and everything all set up. Nope. They didn't care. They just walked right through anyways. So let's do the practical thing for right now. We're going to get a few more Moab Maul. Actually, no, let's do the unpractical thing. Let's do a Super Monkey. I haven't gotten a Super Monkey in an extremely long time. Is he even in the range? I can't even tell. I really have no idea. I don't think he is. 2800. Let's see. Yeah, he wasn't in the range. That's so silly. We'll actually save money by selling him and buying him. I mean, what do we lose? $300 by selling him like that? $400? Something like that. And we'll get, well, I mean, in the long term we would have saved money, but right now it really doesn't matter that much, because guess what? The game is already pretty much over. And money is very, very scarce at the moment. As you can plainly see, we're getting like $1,000 a round, which is not very much money. Without farms, it's like nothing. But I think we did a pretty good job. This map actually surprisingly not that bad. I think it's actually pretty easy. What do you guys think? I used to think this was like one of the hardest maps, you know. I was like, oh no, get away from this map, because it's got 2 different ways it comes in, got 2 different ways they can go, and 2 different ways they leave. But after all is said and done, you got ninjas that are favored. You got a big chunk of room right in the very middle where you get a lot of good balloon popping power and everything. So this guy's strong, and it looks like we will indeed clean them all up. Whoop, 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 whoop. We've survived, and we got a monkey knowledge pack. Nice. All right, let's go check out our monkey knowledge packs. What do we get? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Come on. Oh no, monkey knowledge packs. What do we got? Come on, open it up. Purple. Oh, it's purple. Okay, what does that mean? We got a uncommon tack shooter. We've got an uncommon tack shooter. That means we're rank 1. All right. We've got a common wild card. Give it to my ninja. Oops. Give it to the ninja. And we've got a rare Bloon Sabotage. That looks funny. Doesn't it? Look at the little road. That's so sad. The little balloons have tons of darts in them. So they've got 2% less health and soon to be 5% slower. Not bad. But I don't even really fight those anymore, so I guess it really doesn't matter if I get those or not. And we got a big chunk of money again. Look at all that delicious money. We can pick it all up. We've got a lot of Bloons Monkey City stuff. Have you guys been liking the Bloons Monkey City videos? Because if you really have not been liking them, I might just stop making the hardcore, like, big level Bloons Monkey City videos. I can make the mobile, I can make the smaller town videos, or I can make this one. Which ones do you guys prefer? I think most people tend to prefer this town, because it's the highest level. It's got the most going on. It's got the most intense stuff. I can use all of the towers pretty much. So I think most people like this one. But of course, I like to know that stuff in the comments, so let me know down there. But that's all I have for you guys today, so hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, press that little like button, man. Press that little green button and have a super duper delicious day.